Okay, here's a short little tutorial. This is a potentiometer, or a dial if you like, workings of one. And this one is rated for 1000, so 1K. And we've got a oversized washer, just wide enough for one of these caps. And we have these things. These are cedar, and what happens is they sell them in like Bed Bath and Beyond. And what they are is they're little circular discs of cedar wood so that your closet will smell of cedar. And I saw that originally, and I thought I could have some sort of use for that. Circles really do help quite a bit. Now, I think this one, let me see, is this the one that's too big? This is the one that's too big. So I will now pause, and because I love you guys, I will edit. Yes, well, I guess this thing has a pause function, so I'm using that. Sorry for the shaky camera work. Anyways, this dial, I'm going to take this potentiometer post and put it right on this thing. And what happens is this will now twist. And that's essentially a control thing that you could make your circuit do whatever you need. Now, I know a lot of people have been talking about like the switches on the console for the both the Sharp and the Bricacci. Oops, this is the one that's loose. Sorry, this is the one that's good. So basically, I found one that I wedged the knob on, and so now when this thing is here, I just wish I had two hands, but I can spin this wooden knob, and this wooden knob can be mounted in such a way where you put a screw on one side and a screw over here just to keep this housing from moving around, because you don't want that to move. And then two hands would be useful for these things. It's no good. I may have to set up a tripod. I will. Curses. Anyways, this potentiometer's now got a wooden dial, and you could take, say, a metal rod, which I have a brass one right here. It's not a rod, I'm sorry, it's a little piece of pipe. I got it at a arts and crafts store that yes, included metal work. It's a place around locally here in Rochester, New York, called Dan's Crafts and Things. This one's a used one that I've used for a different project, but you could make a little drill hole, and they have various different gauges of these things. I think they actually sell them by diameter in millimeter. Anyways, you could make this into a lever, a switch, and you just have it on a sideway housing, and you have a potentiometer switch, so you can move it to this position and be that powerful, and move it to that position to get more power. Unless, of course, you want to switch that, in which case you'd have this side on the other side, you put it over here, and then you do it the other way. At least that's my thought on that. So, there you go. A cheap, easy, and actual switch. I hope this was explanatory.